Hey! So in this video I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite cookie recipes. So they are all really quick and easy to make and they are so good. So you don't need to chill the batter before baking them, and yeah, just mixing all the ingredients. It takes you about 25 minutes with mixing and baking and everything. So they are super fast and yeah, they are really tasty. So we're going to start the video with the Snickerdoodle cookies. And these are my absolute favorite cookies. Like, if you make one of the cookies in this video, make this one because it's definitely the best one. I mean, all of them are really tasty, but this one is so good. So you're going to start with some butter and some white sugar and light brown sugar. So we're going to cream these together for 5 minutes with a mixer. You can use a hand mixer like I am doing, or if you have a standing mixer, you can use that as well. So don't skip this step. It is very important that you cream the butter and the sugar together for at least 5 minutes. I just do 5 because that's enough for me. But it gives the cookies a lot more air in them, making them, well, airy. If you don't do this, you can get really flat and dense cookies, and that is not what you want. So I'm using a combination of white sugar and light brown sugar. So the white sugar is going to give the cookies a nice crisp to them, and the light brown sugar is going to give them a nice deep, kind of caramelized flavor. So you definitely want to use both of them to get kind of the best of both worlds. Anyways, after creaming the butter and the sugar together, you want to add some vanilla extract and some vegan milk, and just mix that until combined with the mixer. Then sift in the all-purpose flour, some baking powder, some cinnamon and some salt. And mix with the mixer again until just combined. And then I just scrape down the sides with a spoon afterwards, making sure that there wasn't any flour left on the sides of the bowl. And that's the batter done. So then I mix some light brown sugar and some cinnamon in a shallow bowl that we're going to roll the cookies in once we've formed them. Then grab a little bit of batter at a time and roll little balls of cookies with your hands. So you want to make them about this big. So this recipe makes 12 cookies, so make sure you get 12 cookies out of them. So just divide it until you've got 12 little balls. And then roll them into the sugar and cinnamon mixture. Then spread them out onto baking tins lined with some parchment paper. I did 6 cookies on each tin, and then bake them in a preheated oven on 180 degrees Celsius for 12 to 15 minutes. I did about 13 minutes, and that's the first cookies done. So you want to cool them off on the tray after they come out of the oven, since when they just come out they are still super soft, so they need to harden a bit, and then you can enjoy them. So you can store them in an airtight container up to 4 days, or you can freeze them if you want to make a big batch ahead of time. So the next cookies are these chocolate chip cookies. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies? They are so good. They are kind of like the classic cookie, and yeah, they are really tasty. And yeah, I kind of had to include them in this video, I feel like. So start again with some vegan butter and some sugar. So for these cookies, I'm using white sugar and dark brown sugar. I'm using dark brown sugar because I like the more deeper caramelized flavor for these ones. I tried them with both kinds of brown sugar, with the light brown and the dark brown, and the dark brown sugar definitely was better. So cream the butter and sugar together for 5 minutes again. Then add the vanilla extract and some vegan milk, and mix with the mixer again just until combined. Then sift in the flour and the salt and mix everything with a spoon or spatula just until everything is combined. So I'm using self-rising flour for this recipe, but you can also use the same amount but then with all-purpose flour, and then add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to it. Once everything is combined, you can add the chocolate chips. I only added 80 grams of the 100 grams, and I just saved the 20 grams to put on top once we form the cookies. So yeah, then I use an ice cream scoop to form the cookies. The recipe makes 12 cookies again. So yeah, just make those, and then you're going to add the chocolate chips that we saved on top, and then bake them in a preheated oven on 180 degrees Celsius for about 12 minutes. So again, after they are done baking, let them cool off on the tray, because they are really soft when they just come out of the oven. And then they are done and you can enjoy them. So these cookies are so crispy and so tasty, and yeah, they are just, I don't know, when you're craving a cookie, a chocolate chip cookie is always good, I think. So the last cookies are these double chocolate chip cookies. So I kind of had to make these as a chocolate lover. I mean, double chocolate cookies are definitely a must. These have such a deep chocolate flavor, and then you've got the melted chocolate chips, and yeah, they are just so good. They are definitely one of my favorites. Again, start by creaming the butter and the sugar together for 5 minutes. Then add the vanilla extract and the vegan milk and mix again. Then sift in the flour, some cacao powder, some instant coffee, and some salt. So I'm using instant coffee to kind of deepen the chocolate flavor. So coffee and chocolate go really good together. You don't taste the coffee or anything, but it just gives the chocolate a more like deeper, I don't know, it just enhances the chocolate flavor. Then stir this in until just combined, and then add the chocolate chips. Again, save like 20 grams to put on top later. Then I scooped some cookie balls again with an ice cream scoop, and then I added the saved chocolate chips on top. So this recipe makes 12 cookies, and yeah, you're just going to bake them in a preheated oven on 180 degrees Celsius for 12 minutes. Once they are done, let them cool off again. And yeah, that's all of the cookies. I still have a few more recipes that I can show you, so let me know in the comments if you want to see a part 2. If you make any of them, enjoy, and I hope you're having a good day. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye!